Hello, my name is Hunter Harlan with the Rapid City Fire Department in the Black Hills of South Dakota. This is Tanner Urbanik. He's with the Light Rescue Station in Rapid City. Today we're going to be talking about the deployment of the RDC, the Rapid Deployment Craft, which is a great boat to be used in ice rescue, moving water, as well as open water. So now we're going to move into the deployment of the RDC. It's a standard with the Rapid City Fire Department that on all ice rescues that the boat be brought to shore and fully inflated whether we use it or not. Again, with 2 people, we should be able to inflate this boat and have it ready to deploy in under 2 minutes. So at this point, myself and firefighter Urbanik, we're going to go ahead and begin deploying the RDC. Inside the RDC, what we have is we have the actual boat itself as well as the inflator hoses with the Rapid City Fire Department station at the Light Rescue Station, which also houses the water rescue team. So we actually have a scuba connection on here as well. Obviously what we run here is MSA G1s, so we just pull the adapter off if we don't have a scuba bottle and we go straight to the 4,500 pound bottles. One 4,500 pound bottle will fill this one full time and then some. A 2216, if that's what you're running, will completely inflate this boat with one bottle. Grab this boat, pop it out. Okay, so something with this boat is it is almost always going to be stored in the deflate mode, which means these valves right here, there's 3 of them, are going to be in the down position. So just remember, whenever you pull this boat out, the RDC, the valves have to be in the up position. And there's 3 valves on here. This valve right here, as you can see this seam here, as well as on the other side of the boat, inflates that end of the boat. This valve right here inflates the opposite end of the boat. And then this valve in the actual platform of it right here inflates this platform only. One thing nice with this boat is you cannot overinflate the boat because it does have 3 pop-off valves per chamber. Each inflator tube right here, or inflator spot, has a pop-off valve. And my recommendation is always inflate the boat till the pop-off valves pop. That way we know it is fully inflated at that time. So one thing you want to do before you actually go to inflating the boat is the one thing that separates the bow from the stern on this boat is the pre-rigged bridle right here. So before we inflate the boat, just simply make sure the pre-rigged bridle is going to be underneath the boat. If you happen to inflate it while it's above it, it's not the end of the world. We can still pull it over. It's just another couple seconds that we're going to miss the mark on a little bit. So always try to be thinking about that bridle being on the downside of the boat, whether you use this as the front or the back, and it's going to depend on the situation you're using it in, whether it's going to be moving water, open water, or again, ice rescue. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and talk about inflating the boat. Again, there are 3 chambers that we need to inflate. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our valves. We're going to push them down, give them a 1/4 turn where they pop up. We're going to do the same for the platform as well. And all 3 gunnels, it's a simple push down, and they pop right up. As you can see now, all 3 are up, which are in the inflate mode. When I go to hook the hoses in, I give them quite a turn. I always tug on them to make sure they're completely locked in. I go to the next one. I do the same, give it quite the turn on it, where they properly lock in. Give it the tug. Again, I'm going to do the same over here. Give it quite a bit of a turn. Let it pop right in. And then I'm going to pull on all 3, making sure that they're still connected properly. So again, now we're going to go ahead and inflate the boat. We make sure our hoses are properly in. They're connected properly. Again, you can't overinflate the boat. We do have 3 pop-off valves. You'll either hear them, and if you can't hear them, take your hand and put over it, and you'll be able to feel the air coming out, meaning it's fully inflated on all 3. So again, we're using a 4,000 pound scuba bottle right here. We'll go ahead and get it connected up. And again, this boat inflates very quickly. The platform is already popped. The other 2 have already popped as well. I'll go ahead and DC all my hoses. Always remember to put your caps on. That way, during rescue, they don't accidentally get kicked. And now the boat's fully ready for deployment at this point, short of putting the paddles together. So firefighter Urbanic's going to go ahead and show how to assemble the paddles properly. It's basically a 3-piece paddle. There's 2 paddles in it. It's a 3-piece paddle with push pins to connect it. It's basically a kayak paddle is what it is. What we have found is to put it together in under 2 minutes. An easy way to do it is 2 people go to the bag, open the bag up, get the boat laid out. 1 person goes straight to inflating the boat, 1 person goes to the paddles and start assembling them. And typically, by the time the boat's inflating, the paddles are put together. And again, we kind of meet in the middle on deploying the boat. Our goal is to always have it ready to deploy in under 2 minutes, which we will do a 2-minute drill by the time this is all over. Again, you can see they're very simple to put together, just push pins. One thing nice with this boat, it gives us high flotation with a platform. So again, if we have multiple people out in the water, we can have this boat ready to go pick out our people that are in the water if there's multiple ones, or if our own rescuers do get in trouble on what appears to be a simple rescue, we have a backup rescuers on standby with the boat. Okay, so that's it in a nutshell on how to deploy the RDC. As you can see, it's a very user-friendly boat. It's a life-saving boat, high buoyancy with a platform. Can be used in many different ways. It's good at a lot of things and great at a couple of things. So what we're going to do next is go right into a 2-minute drill and show you how at least the Rapid City Fire Department deploys this boat in under 2 minutes. And she's ready to go. So again, I hope this video helped you out. It's a great piece of equipment, high flotation with a platform. Not only is it a lifesaver, but it can protect our own as well. Again, it works great for multiple victims, water, ice, moving water. Training is obviously a priority when using this, but we can set it up in under 2 minutes easily with 2 people and have it ready to deploy. So very easy to use, train hard on it, and learn this piece of equipment. If you have any questions, again, Rapid City Fire Department, 605-394-4180. We'll be glad to help you with whatever questions you have on it, not to mention just ice rescue in general. Thanks and have a good day. Be safe.